Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture for November 13th of 2025 is titled Orion and the Running Man. So what do we see here? Well, here we see a couple different nebulae in the constellation of Orion, and Orion is a prominent region, in fact one of the nearest star-forming regions to our own sun. So our galaxy is filled with star-forming regions like this, and this isn't even a tremendously large one, but it is the nearest one and therefore very well studied. On the right-hand side, we have the Orion Nebula, a very prominent nebula, actually visible to the unaided eye. And if you look towards Orion's belt and then down the belt from the sword, in the middle of that, we see the Orion Nebula. And it can be seen as a faint smudge if you look a little bit away from it. So don't stare right at that portion, but look a little away and kind of catch it out of the corner of your eye, and you can actually see the Orion Nebula that way. Now, it's only going to look like a little smudge. It's not going to look anything like an image like this, which takes a much longer exposure to bring out all of the detail within the star-forming region. And we see a number of different things here, including the blue colors of reflection nebulae, the blue color caused by the scattering of the light from the hot stars off of dust in the region. We also get the red glow of hydrogen gas in an emission nebula, and the dark, dusty nebula where stars currently form. So all of those together are big signs of star-forming regions and are very prominent in spiral galaxies like our own Milky Way. Now, the second nebula we see off to the left-hand side is very similar. It's actually known as the Running Man Nebula, and it has very similar regions, although it's a little smaller, we can note, than the Orion Nebula. So this whole region is really one part of a big molecular cloud known as the Orion Molecular Cloud, and that is where the star formation starts. So you can imagine one edge being slightly compressed, and that starts forming stars, and those stars, as they become supernovae and their strong stellar winds, will compress further into that molecular cloud, continuing the star formation process. So it could go on for hundreds of millions of years, forming stars within that molecular cloud from one region to the next. And again, that process would continue until the entire molecular cloud is done, and eventually it'll just be groups of stars there. All the gas and dust will either have been used up or expelled away by the intense energy of the newly formed stars. So here we get to see part of that in the nearest star-forming region to our own sun, which is the Orion region. So that was our picture of the day for November 13th of 2025. It was titled Orion and the Running Man. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day everyone, and I will see you in class.